Hello, freshmen. Welcome to video number 2 of our geography series. We had covered Africa at this point, and we're on to, I believe, video 4 overall. But to keep it simple, this is part of our geography series. What you see here is Central America and the top of South America. And I've included North America as a reference point, as that's probably what you're most familiar with from the past and your study of social studies in 7th and 8th grade. We're going to move the map up, though. And before we do, please pay attention to your notes. Middle or Central America, very tropical climate in areas. In fact, a lot of the places around Central America and these Caribbean islands here have been used as very, very hot vacation spots. They're very beautiful, pretty, blue water, all that sort of good stuff. There's definitely serious mountain ranges that run through this western coast of Central America, the Sierra Madres, as you see labeled here. Some desert land, some dry lands, including Baja California. And there's also many coastal regions. I don't really need to mention that, but it's pretty obvious through the different coastlines there, which make them very effective port cities for the connection to the United States, Caribbean, South America, and then outward also to Europe. There's also this group of archipelago, as you see here, which we should know by now as a word, and one of our vocabulary words, and a great example of an isthmus. A small piece of land connecting two larger pieces of land is this isthmus that you see here. Central America is very culturally rich. Influence of Spanish descent as well as our early Native American groups. If we take a look in the Aztec heritage of Native Americans, and we take a look at the Mexico City's flag, Mexico City's flag has a snake on a cactus. An eagle on a cactus with a snake on its beak, and that represents Aztec heritage, as that was their capital city of Tenochtitlan, where their folklore tells them that they were supposed to settle, where they once came upon an eagle on a cactus with a snake in its beak, and it just so happens to be the center of Mexico City. We're going to move down to South America. South America has the longest mountain range in the world. As you see here, we have the Andes Mountains. They run down this west coast, and you can see, and this map isn't as good as our other ones, but you can see the elevation points here if you look very, very long and hard at this. The climates vary. There are desert areas down in this part of and through here in this part of the west coast of South America. However, you have this vast rainforest, which I'm sure we're all familiar with, of the Amazon, and you can just barely make out this Amazon River basin. The Amazon River basin has the most water in it. It's not the longest river, but it has the most water in it. So you can see this rich vegetation here, and it's very hard to live in this particular climate, although people do. And this is where we see all those nasty animals and beautiful animals as well, but I say nasty because some of them are kind of dangerous. We also, like we had just said, rainforest and desert. There are fertile lands, and definitely South America is known for its cash crops. Crops such as coffee, sugar, these sorts of things are grown in this area and then exported all throughout the world. We also have in this part of South America, Brazil, and the Brazilian highlands. And Brazil is the most populous area in South America. And moving from there, we have a very rich culture again, Portuguese influence, Spanish influence, and also the Native American influence. And to kind of backtrack back to Central America, and why there's a Spanish influence there is the age of exploration and conquistadors of Spanish conquistadors and Portuguese conquistadors who came in here and conquered areas of the world, of South America and Central America, and they put forth their policies of Christianity and changed a lot of the things that the Native Americans were doing. That particular topic is coming way down the road. But for now, we do want to talk about some of the problems that face South America in their geography is deforestation. It's very important that this ecosystem survive for the world. Scientists have learned that many plants that come out of the Amazon can save people's lives when they are processed into different drugs that people take in hospitals. The rainforest seems to be disappearing. At one point, it was 2.7 million square miles. And it seems that scientists are saying that it's 12% down its peak, which is a problem, as those certain things that can help humanity are threatened. So we're going to move down here, and you can see the Strait of Magellan for your place name identification. Strait of Magellan is down here. We call it the Strait of Magellan because he used it when he circumnavigated the Earth. The Andes Mountains, the Amazon River, Mexico City, or Tenochtitlan for our uses, Sierra Madres, the Amazon rainforest. And we'll move up, the Yucatan Peninsula, and the Gulf of Mexico. We will certainly do more with South America and Central America throughout the entire year. Incas, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Olmecs, and other Native American groups all live there, and we're going to talk extensively about them. As this particular part of the world that you see here became very important for those kings and queens of Europe who were searching for gold and glory and other natural resources that were going to make their countries rich at that time. So that's it for video number 2 of our geography series. Be looking for video number 3 tomorrow, which will be Europe. Thank you.